www.CALLRAIL.com, and I'm here with another video for you guys. So I want to make a quick little video, really quick, to talk about a strategy that is really cool. And I know some of you guys might be familiar with it, some of you guys may not be, and if you aren't, this video is for you, because I want to just go into a little bit of detail and talk about how you can start getting investment properties that you can actually cash flow each month and make a ton of money off of without owning them. You know, obviously the goal is to eventually purchase your portfolio and build wealth that way, and to accumulate doors over time, a nice amount of doors where you can cash flow a lot of money each month. But I understand, you know, I have went through it too. You know, everybody has to start somewhere. Some people don't have the money to purchase a $100,000 property, or purchase a $500,000 multifamily unit, or a $500,000, well, 500,000 is a $500,000 or $1 million or multi-million dollar unit. You know, the average person just don't have that right now, and I totally understand that. And everybody has to start somewhere. So this is a great tool to use to start to cash flow each month, and use that money to build capital, to build up your credit, and start to position yourself to be able to do that later on. Okay, so I know you guys are all familiar with Airbnb. Airbnb is super huge. I stay in Airbnbs all the time. They are beneficial no matter where you are, no matter what city, state, country you live in. Airbnbs are super official. Now, don't get me wrong, I still stay in hotels when I travel too, but a lot of the times their Airbnbs just make more sense. Okay, so Airbnb, and then you got other sites too, like I think they got VRBO, and this, you know, I don't have any affiliation with any of these companies. I just want to let you know, VRBO, I haven't used them, but I do know they're out there. I looked on their site. You have Travelocity, you have TripAdvisor, you have, it's another one that's on the tip of my tongue that I can't think of, but there's a lot of companies that you can list your property on, and even Craigslist. You know, you can do short-term rentals on Craigslist as well. So you have these companies and these sites that will partner up with you, that you can cash flow your property, you know, each month. You can rent out the rooms, you can rent out the full space. It's a number of different things that you can do. So you guys are probably wondering, well, how can I do this? Okay, so I'm not going to go too deep into detail in this particular video. I'm going to just keep it really surface level. So how you want to do it is reach out to homeowners, landlords who have properties for rent or for sale. Let them know who you are and what you do, and that you're, you know, you have a company, and you accommodate people who travel. You don't have to go into detail and let them know I'm going to be. You don't have to let them know. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to be listing it on Airbnb. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing that. If you communicate it right, and then you put the proper agreement into place, you'll be fine. You don't have to. Don't overtalk it. Just like you don't want to overthink it. Just keep it short and simple and very sweet. And then you'll pretty much put down, just like if you rent an apartment for yourself, you'll put down a deposit and first month's rent, and then you'll be responsible for furnishing the place, which you can get that done for about $300 per room is the average that I see, that I run into, about $300 per room. And once you furnish it, you go ahead and list it. And let's just, let's get into the numbers very vaguely. So let's say you, depending on what area it is, the numbers fluctuate like crazy. But let's say I'm in an area where my rent each month is $1,000, okay? And I have a 3-bedroom home. Now, I'll be honest with you, if you rent out the rooms, obviously you're going to get much more. If you rent out the room, obviously you're going to get much more than if you rent out the full space. But also you're going to have to talk to more people, possibly do a little bit more work. So it's going to be all up to what you feel is best for you, your goals, and the model that you like to go with. So let's say you're paying that $1,000 a month. Alright, so let's say you're paying $1,000 a month. Your listing is $100 per day. So 100 times 30 is $3,000 per month. Now you're gonna have like a 70% booking rate, so like a 30% vacancy rate. But just think about 30% of the time your listing is not gonna be booked for that day, and that will get you about $1,800. Just off the top of my head, $1,800 a month. Obviously that'll be directly to you, because you charge the customer for the cleaning fee, and then Airbnb service fee. Those are additional. That won't come out your $100. So the $100 will go specifically to you, which is $1,800. You give $1,000 to the landlord. That leaves you with $800. There will be some fees and expenses that there will be some expenses that you'll have to pay, depending on what type of situation that you have. Like if you choose cable, internet, things like that. I would suggest not paying for cable. I would just do like a smart TV and put up, have streaming services that they can sign into. They got Netflix, Hulu, things like that. They can just go ahead and sign in when you're on vacation or you are in an Airbnb. You're not going to be in the unit just sitting there watching TV too much that often anyway. So they could just sign into some of those streaming platforms, and YouTube. With smart TVs, you can sign into YouTube. Let's be honest, we're all watching YouTube majority of the time anyway. I know I can be fine. I can thrive off YouTube alone. YouTube have movies now and shows and educational stuff is what I watch majority of the time. So YouTube will be totally fine for them to be able to sign into their accounts, or obviously watch it for free. So after everything is said and done, you have $800 to play with, and then you got a couple of expenses you could take out of that. And just remember, guys, this is for one unit. So if you're aggressively moving to get more units, that 800x is going to multiply itself very, very quickly if you're intentional and you set goals and you go ahead and focus on getting hit your goal. You might want to start one unit, you might end up with 10 units in a couple months. It's very easy. You can build that. I know people personally that have hundreds, I'm telling you, hundreds of Airbnb units, and they're thriving, making 30, 40, 50, 60, even more thousand a month. So it's very doable. And the great thing about it is you don't have to get a mortgage. You don't have to get approved for anything super permanent. It's not a lot of risk. Now you will have to invest a couple of dollars up front, obviously, but it'll be well worth it once you start to get that money rolling in. And the best thing about this, guys, is the automation is ridiculous. Like, you don't have to be the one cleaning the units, checking people in, talking to the people, dealing with the problems. You don't have to do any of that. If you set your business structure up right and automate it, all you have to do is check in with the people that's running those areas, just to make sure that everything is done before and after people check in and things like that. So that's the great thing about it. You can be making a ton of money just kind of, just focusing on something else that you are passionate about, or just, doing whatever it is that you love to do. So this is definitely an avenue that you going to definitely want to look into if you're ready to start cash flowing right now. And one thing that I love about monthly cash flow, I know with my units, I love it. Like, I almost like, we ain't even gonna talk about what I went through prior to cash flowing. I was definitely making big nice checks wholesaling, but it's like once you get that check, it's like, all right, back to work. You gotta do it all over again. You gotta go find the seller all over again. You gotta go get the pictures all over again and get the contract all over again. And don't get it it twisted. Once you automate your wholesale business, that can be very simple too. But it's just, the point is, you're working for each check. It's not something that is just going to happen each month without you having to do anything. You're definitely going to have to do some work. So that's one thing I like about rental income every single month, because you got to realize I have bills every month and they come like clockwork. So it's very important for you to have investment streams of income that's set up, that they're paying you every single month like clockwork. And that's what this business will do for you. And it's even better. It's not even every single month. It's every single day. It's every single week. So that's all I got for you guys. I just want to put that out there, put that in your head, let you guys know the possibilities of starting in real estate today without having to own any properties, without having to, do all of this crazy stuff or put all this hard work in to start cash flowing today. So until the next one, guys, I'll see you. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe. When you do that, it helps get this video out to other people who need this content as well. We're building generational wealth. This is a great time to be alive, I'm telling you guys, and so many people need this information. So definitely help me, help the world, help everybody by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and let me know in the comments what type of content you guys want from me, what type of questions you may have, and any type of way that I can help you. If you want to follow me on social media, it's at the Master Key on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook, Electric Dollar Bills, so you can find me on Facebook at Electric Dollar Bills. All of the links and stuff will be in the description. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Until next time, peace.